Greetings, hockey parents, players, coaches, and fans. It's been said that the 2006 birth year hockey players in North America represent the strongest set of players in the sport in the last 6 years. The 2006 birth year broke the mold for many programs in the US, and some of the most dominant organizations in every other birth year didn't even earn a spot on our 2006 list. With this talented crop of exceptional players, the competition is incredibly stiff across the board. This was certainly a challenging list to make, and we used several factors in our rankings. For this list, we took a look at my hockey ranking standings over the last 3 years, hockey program structure, coaching impact, impact on hockey culture in the US, fear factor, recent roster changes, and reputation. So let's get started with the top 20 2006 birth year AAA Tier 1 programs in the United States. Number 20. Florida Alliance. The 06 Florida Alliance team, playing out of Tampa Bay, Florida, has an incredibly talented team ready to hit the ice hard in the upcoming season. The Alliance plays hard and fast for a full 3 periods and play very strong as a team. The Alliance move the puck well and play to the buzzer. A key factor this season will be the heightened development in the defensive zone. Adding a smooth skating defenseman, Ethan Gagno, to the blue line this season should add an extra level of defensive power. Players to watch include Daniel Berehowski and BJ Riccardi. Number 19, the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. The Philadelphia Junior Flyers organization attracts some of the best players on the East Coast. Coached by 2 of the finest hockey coaches in the country, Ben Souders and Tom Weeks, the 2006 Junior Flyers have been a top 20 team in the United States for the last 3 years. The 06 Junior Flyers are a family, and most of the boys have played together for several years. The 06 Junior Flyers are a hard-working, gritty team that play a very physical game. They're not afraid to go toe-to-toe on the boards either. With a solid cycle in the offensive zone, they can take small amount of space and capitalize on it. The Flyers have one of the best goalies in the country and a solid defensive core to support them. A focus on special teams will be important in the new season for the Flyers' continued development. I expect most of this 06 Junior Flyers roster to move on to the USHL, NAHL, and NCAA programs in just a handful of years from now. The Junior Flyers have the skill, explosiveness, and heart to beat any team in North America. Number 8, Aiden Devaney. Number 35, AJ White. Number 80, Ben Branco. Number 14, Brady Founds. Number 48, Cale Permanti. Number 7, Cam Greenwald. Number 12, Charlie Spotswood. Number 9, Colin Pape. Number 53, Kenny Barber. Number 28, Liam Sheward. Number 88, Luke DiDomenico. Number 70, Michael Keeley. Number 13, Remy Kagan. Number 10, Ryan Wiley. Number 29, Thomas Weeks. Best of luck to the boys in the new season. Number 18, MID-FAIRFIELD Junior Rangers. The 06 MID-FAIRFIELD Junior Rangers play out of Norwalk, Connecticut, and are part of the highest-ranking youth hockey organization in the U.S. according to last year's My Hockey Rankings Association results. The Rangers play one of the toughest schedules and beat several teams in this list last season. The team is high speed and high intensity. This year, a focus on defense and reducing goals against will be key to the continued team growth and success. Number 17, the New York Saints. The 06 New York Saints are a solid elite-level team playing one of the most challenging schedules. Last season, the Saints had an impressive run, beating several high-end teams across the country. The team has a solid scoring core and talented defensemen. This season, a renewed focus on defensive gameplay will be key. They are a fast, hard-driving team with good team chemistry. The Saints play nearly all of their schedule in New York, a great perk of being in such a hockey-rich location. The team is poised to continue their success as one of the best teams in the United States in the new season. Number 16, Little Caesars. Detroit is saturated with amazing hockey talent, especially at the 06 age group. The 06 Little Caesars team, coached by Rob Metz and Frank Fredero, have one of the speediest and craftiest rosters in our list. This team can go toe-to-toe with the top teams in Toronto when it comes to speed and board work. An aggressive team, despite not having incredible size advantages, the 06 Little Caesars team is a force on the ice and can best any top team on any given day. They will capitalize on any small mistake from the opposing team. We expect Little Caesars to make a huge impact this season. Number 15, the Long Island Royals. The word family is often thrown around to describe successful elite-level hockey teams, but the 06 Long Island Royals have really fostered a team that has earned the right to call themselves a family. Culture is what makes the 06 Royals team so special. The core of the team has been together since they were all just mites. Speed is the Long Island Royals' biggest strength and has propelled the team into elite status in hockey in the US. This season, they have a focus on improving the defensive side of their game and limiting turnovers. They made a few changes in the offseason, adding a talented defenseman for that added support on the blue line and 2 new forwards to round out the roster. The Royals are coached by NCAA hockey 2-time All-American Steve Reiser and 17-year NHL veteran Eric Bolton. Players to watch include James Higgins and Ryan Fleischauer. Number 14, Syracuse Nationals. The 06 Syracuse Nationals finished the 2017-2018 season with the most wins of any team in our list at 53. It's not easy to score on the Nationals, basically presenting a brick wall as soon as you try and attempt to enter their zone. Winning the New York State Championship last year, the 06 Syracuse Nationals are a powerhouse hockey team in North America. The Nationals' biggest strength is perhaps their scoring. They scored in every game other than one last season, so in 73 games, they were able to notch goals in 72 of those games. So their consistent offensive prowess never wavered in a very long season against the other best teams in Canada and the US. The Syracuse Nationals is an incredibly talented hockey team who we expect to see great things from this next season. Number 13, Team Maryland. Maryland often gets overlooked when we think of hockey powerhouses, but the 06 Team Maryland team is particularly special. Nearly all last season, they were counted in the top 10 in the United States. A staple contender in Atlantic Youth Hockey League competition, the 06 Team Maryland team is a well-balanced power team delivering a competent scoring ability with a solid protection in their defensive zone. A well-coached team, Team Maryland will be a strong contender this season. Number 12, HONEYBAKED. Representing our highest placed Detroit team in the list, HONEYBAKED has a powerful 06 team that could beat any team in North America. 06 HONEYBAKED is fast, aggressive, and won't give you an inch in their defensive zone. If you want to get a shot on goal, you're going to pay for it. Likely counting down the days in the final season without fully legalized checking, the HONEYBAKED team is poised to have another stellar season this season. HONEYBAKED had one of the best average goal differentials in the standings last season. It will be interesting to see how some changes in the offseason measure out. We expect to see a near top 10 ranking for the HONEYBAKED team this season. Number 11, Chicago Fury. Chicago is bursting as the epicenter of hockey talent in the 06 age group in the US. The Chicago Fury seem to have found an awesome team chemistry, propelling their team to number 11 in our list of the top teams in the country. The Chicago Fury have one of the best collections of forwards in our list. They scored in every game they played in last season. The team was never shut out. The strong offensive pressure and scoring ability of the Fury landed them with one of the best average goal differentials in our list. The 06 Chicago Fury is a special team in Chicago, and we expect them to dominate on the ice this new season as well. Players to watch include Reed Hyde and Noah LaPointe. Number 10, Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. The 06 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite is a dynamic group of gritty but high-skilled players that work very hard for each other every day. The Penguins bring a solid combination of size, skill, and compete level, and their team has excellent depth. Along with new coach Trevor Edwards, who until this season coached the 06 HONEYBAKED squad for the last several years, the Penguins Elite made some big moves this offseason, bringing on 7 new players, which has really increased that team depth. Players to watch include Christian Humphries, Igor Pavarnov, Jack Rosensteel, and John Mooney. Number 9, Minuteman Flames. Another powerhouse hailing from the AYHL, the 06 Minuteman Flames have one of the most impressive scoring combinations in our list. They scored in every game last season. This season, if they can stay disciplined in their defensive zone and hold opponents' scoring opportunities to a minimum, we expect to see the Flames in the top 10 by the end of the season. The 06 Minuteman Flames are an incredibly talented and crafty set of playmakers with all the skill needed to have another successful year in the top elite play in the country this season. Number 8, Chicago Young Americans. The Chicago Young Americans have one of the most dynamic teams in our list and actually beat last year's My Hockey Rankings number 1 team 3 times. In fact, they account for half the losses of that team from last season. The Young Americans played the most challenging schedule of any team last season according to My Hockey Rankings. Average goal differential will be one to watch this season with the Young Americans. A big focus on defensive strategy will be a strong key to success in the next year for this talented team. If they solve that challenge, there will be no stopping this elite team of amazing players. Number 7, New Jersey Junior Titans. The AYHL is well represented in our list for the 06 age group, as you can see, and the New Jersey Titans nearly top them all with their 06 New Jersey Junior Titans squad. These boys can score, and they score a lot. Beating many teams in double digits last season, the Junior Titans 06 can swarm and score like no other. Scoring 320 goals last season and averaging over 5 goals per game, it's fair to say a Junior Titans game will be an entertaining game of offense. And with a respectable 2.5 goals against, their defensive core is solid as well. With a renewed focus on protecting in their defensive zone, the Junior Titans could be the team to beat in the new season. Number 6, Middlesex Islanders. The 06 Middlesex Islanders, playing out of North Andover, Massachusetts, have been incredibly successful in U.S. competition over the last few years. The Islanders crushed some of the highest-ranking teams in our list last season and are well set up to repeat this season as well. The 06 Islanders have a powerful offensive core balanced with a strong defensive presence, helping to keep the pucks isolated out of the high-percentage scoring zones. With over 5 goals a game average, they drive home a good offense being a best defense strategy. We expect great things from this talented 06 Islanders crew this season. Number 5. Anaheim Junior Ducks. The 06 Anaheim Junior Ducks are the real definition of a completely well-rounded team. The core of the team has been together, coached by Eugene Cabinets, since they were mites. Since the beginning, a modern and systematic coaching philosophy has been applied, centered around developing skills and decision-making. The Junior Ducks 06 team are a well-balanced, strong skating, skilled, and hardworking team. The team is also very resilient. Top players have moved out of the state every year. However, the team has consistently maintained a top 3 ranking in MyHockey rankings. This is attributed to a strong development program and team philosophy. Improvements to focus on this year include introducing some advanced systems with the power play, penalty kill, and team defense. This is a perfectly balanced team with many exciting players to watch on both forward and defense. The team added 3 new forwards and a goaltender, with a few players moving out of state. With the incredibly talented coaching staff of Eugene Cabinets, Alex Vasilevsky, Scott Connolly, Albert Yee, and Tom O'Sullivan, the 06 Junior Ducks are poised to stay in the top 5 06 teams in the United States this season. Number 4. LA Junior Kings. The 06 Junior Kings are a quick and crafty team who can take advantage of any open space on the ice. They can put a few goals on the scoreboard before you even realize the game started. With the second highest average goal differential in the country, the Junior Kings dominate both ends of the ice, scoring at will and defending their net with incredible skill and grit. From top to bottom, the team just refuses to quit and has a relentless work ethic in games and practices. They take pride in pushing each other to be better every day. The Junior Kings definitely rely on a strong transition game. While the team has a lot of skill, their best asset is the ability to get the puck moving north very quickly. All 3 lines are able to create offense and still maintain defensive responsibility. Any player is capable of scoring a big goal or making a big defensive play at any time. In the new season, the Kings have a few key focuses, including an adjustment for all players to a new coaching staff and learning new roles and responsibilities. Some players will be playing different positions than they have in the past, so just accepting those roles and earning new opportunities will be a new adjustment as well. The Junior Kings made a few key roster changes this season by trimming to a roster of 9 forwards and 6 defensemen. They added a few new players and a new goalie, but largely the same core group as last year. The 06 Junior Kings is so dynamic at times that 2 or 3 different players could catch your eye at any game. If you have the chance, I highly recommend watching the 06 LA Junior Kings play. Number 3. Team Illinois. The 2006 birth year in the state of Illinois is off the charts, boasting 3 teams in our list and another just barely missing it. The Chicago-based teams for the 06 birth year are dominating U.S. play. The 06 Team Illinois team has it all: speed, strength, grit, finesse, defensive intelligence, and a crafty scoring element to their gameplay. As the most feared team in the 06 bracket, Team Illinois is certainly the team to beat this season. With the highest goal differential of any team last season, if you score a goal against their defense, you better keep the puck because it doesn't happen often. Last year's goals for were 260, goals against were pegged at only 76. They registered 15 shutouts last season against the best teams in North America, and it's a testament to the 06 Team Illinois goalie core as well. Perhaps the biggest feather in the cap of the 06 Team Illinois came in the form of a loss last season, a loss in overtime 3-4 against the 06 Mississauga Senators, the hands-down best 06 team in Canada and perhaps the world. Team Illinois lost some players this season due to the Quebec bid for Illinois, but we still expect a top 5 showing in the new season. Number 2. Boston Junior Eagles. The Boston Junior Eagles have the most aggressive scoring team in our list, averaging 5.5 goals per game through an entire season. If you manage to escape with them scoring less than 5 goals against your team, consider yourself a survivor. The core of the 06 Boston Juniors team has been together for a while, and why would they ever leave? They gel together and work as a crafty machine whose output is goal after goal. We expect the 06 Boston Junior Eagles to battle it out for the top spot in the U.S. Number 1. New Jersey Colonials. The 06 New Jersey Colonials only logged 7 losses in the entirety of last season. A well-rounded and powerful team, the Colonials are nearly unstoppable and play a smart game. They are top 5 in every measure we have, including scoring, defense, and average goal differential. Their biggest strengths include speed and skill. As the best team in the AYHL last season, the 06 Colonials represent the top squad in the toughest elite league in the United States. The Colonials' biggest differentiator that makes them so special is the pace at which they play the game. They have mobile, skilled defensemen who have the ability to make quick plays with the puck. Offensively, their forward group is able to use their skill and toughness to wear down opponents. This season, they will be focusing on improving their understanding and ability to play in special team situations. With their 46-7-7 record last year, off-season focus, and recent roster additions, the 06 New Jersey Colonials will be in the hunt for the top spot in the nation this season. New this season are forwards Reed Pekron, John McNeilis, and Jack Genovese. New addition on D is Daniel D'Alessandro, along with new goaltender in Sam Straff. Forward Tom Zacco is a natural goal scorer who makes plays and can control the game offensively and defensively, while defenseman John Whipple styles his game as a smooth skating offensive defenseman that can shut down the opponent's top players while commanding the play offensively. The New Jersey Colonials top our list as our anticipated best 06 team in the nation. Thank you so much for watching our list of the top 20 2006 birth year AAA Tier 1 programs in the United States. Leave a note in the comments if you currently play or have played for any of the teams in our list. Best of luck to each of the teams as we start the new season. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the ice.